So it's another day, and I always say it's my happy little life because, when you say something, you've got to name it to claim it. So if you say it's a happy life, I think you invite in happiness. Anyway, I'm replying to Gerald, Mr. Coates. I have some little notes, and I slept through the night. I only wake up in the middle of the night to pee. I'll be quite honest with you. I don't take the phone in the room with me or keep it turned on with the bell or whatever. Between 9 and 10, you're absolutely right. I turn the damn thing off. I lay down. If I've had a really busy day, sometimes I fall asleep even earlier. And I am an early riser. I'm still on New York time. And I usually get up 4 or 5 a.m. So yes, I like to go to sleep early. So, you were talking about our sleeping habits and that you said that you were going to keep going on and streaming and turning it off, on and off, to make bells go on and off, whatever. Well, you could do whatever you want. You're a grown man. Gerald, it's your channel, your life. You do whatever you like. That's fine with me. It seems like it's attention-getting behavior. And I wanted to address some things. Number one, I'm not your mother. I'm probably the same age or close in age to your mother. I would love to know, how old is your mother? What color hair does she have? What does she look like? What was your childhood like? Because I see a man who's got some unresolved business with his mother and his father and his stepfather. And I see a lot of transference and projection going on. You have a very strong loathing for Sig. And so, yeah, because you don't like that he does the cartoons and the parodies. But it's much deeper than that. Much deeper. And I think that you have a deep hatred for your stepfather. And maybe you don't get a chance to address it, or you don't feel safe exploring those feelings. So you kind of like project it onto Sig. And I think you want my attention with the bells on and off at night, and you want to argue with me because you're angry with your mother and you still haven't resolved it. It's really scared to harbor certain feelings towards your mother. Very scary. And it's something you can't face. So you look to project it onto other women. I don't know the whole story, but there's a very nice lady, Laura Stevenson. Very lovely woman. She happens to have blonde hair, too. Okay, so anyway, I see a pattern there. And I think Laura was very nice, and you got angry, and you put her on Front Street or whatever it is. You did it to me, you'll do it to the next person. It's very sad. It's very sad indeed. You probably saw me say in Tasha's chat that for the most part, I raised, well, not the most part, but half their lives, I raised my children as a single parent, started out married, then was unmarried. You questioned last night about the divorce and why don't I spend time with my children. I do spend time with my children, but I don't let people know what's going on in my personal life. I let you know about the trips to the supermarket and the cruises and certain things, and everything else is kept under wraps. But interesting that you brought it up. You brought it up because you have never resolved your parents' marital breakup, if they were married. You've never resolved your mother's marriage to your stepfather. You've never resolved a lot of things with your parental relationship. and you wish that your family or your mother and father would have you there for the holidays. You know, I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was sad, actually. I'm not saying it to make fun out of you. I found it painful. You went to, Cracker Barrel on Thanksgiving to get a to-go plate. And they didn't even get the order right. Can you imagine what it must feel like on Thanksgiving to be alone in your van with a to-go plate and it's not even what you ordered? That makes me want to cry. Even after all the mean things you said, and I've said some mean things too, but it makes me want to cry. And Gerald, if you were my son, and you're not, but if you had been my son, or if I had been your mother, I would not have married your stepfather. I wouldn't marry anyone because I didn't want to put my sons in that position. And I didn't want to put another man in the position to have to parent my children. They had a father. They still have a father. And I wouldn't discuss my divorce. But I will say, their father is a very nice looking man. He was an excellent provider. He had a really good job. He made a good salary. And I do believe he loved and still loves his children. And I think everyone deserves to have that in their life. Everyone. And it's really sad. It's sad any time of the year, but this time of the year, it kicks up so many feelings for so many people. So many people out there feel like they need to have, or that they should be having, like a Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving or Norman Rockwell Christmas. And the truth is, the divorce rate is so high. People have addictions. They're addicted to drugs, alcohol, sex, shopping, food, gambling, you name it. There are addictions out there. And the holidays just seem to kick up more and more insecurities.